Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's time for more EU4, where Carnolia no longer considers Sparta a rival. Probably for the best, not like we could even fight each other. And things are going quite well for us. We stopped the evil coalitions who thought that they could beat us, and have become, relatively speaking, the undisputed masters of the Greeks. This guy still has a high liberty desire for some reason or another. Low trust and all that. Sacrifice animal. I'm not too worried about it right now. We could grant them a province. I don't think that's really necessary. 27%. I think all we have to do is just sort of wait. Between the aggressive expansion and force vassalized us, it's going to be a little while. Oh, good. Kosovo. Excellent. The Thracians have nowhere to hide. They will slowly be forced into Greek. And on the plus side, so is this bit of Illyrian culture. Are you getting pissy about me culture converting? No. Strange, because I mean, you're the country that would get pissy about that, wouldn't you? I don't know. Visit from some shady people. Oh, I'll take 5 prestige. I mean, we need all the prestige we can get for the legitimacy, for crying out loud. But yeah, I like how this is going because, as a united whole, Hellenism has managed to more or less destroy Chalcedonianism. I mean, it's up to me to take these provinces and fix that. There's a bit in Africa. And there's a bit in the Levant, which is to be expected, as it is the birthplace of the religion. But I think for once we may not end up with a Christian Europe, for the first time ever in extended timeline. Which will certainly make things a lot more interesting. It sure will. South America. Yeah. Who knows, though? I'm probably speaking too soon. I mean, really, my goal needs to be to push through and try and make sure that there are no other Chalcedonian provinces. If we wipe them all out, it'll slow them down significantly in their spread. But we are the vanguard, and we are prepared. In addition, talking about religious-related things, let's build buildings to make us more obscenely wealthy. That seems like the thing to do. Very good. And we talked about this before, but no buildings for them. They're not allowed to have buildings until they become Greek. At least allow it to head east. It's so fun to spread. Oh, trust me, I'm not worried about it. I'm just trying to prevent it from spreading out of control. I mean, this is the slowest time in which it spreads. Starting in 300 AD, it will pick up its spread speed significantly. And in 400 AD, it's just going to go ballistic. So, if I can just keep it suppressed for a little while, I can hopefully prevent it from spilling out completely. Odds are good in the end. I'm probably going to have to, like, sink my faith or something. To the Chalcedonians, I don't even know. Assuming my mod's ready in time for that. Oh no. Raqqa has been infected. We have proven to be the only ones who can produce the antibodies for the Great Christian Plague. Yeah, that's not true. Most of Europe recovered from it. So, yes. How are you guys doing? We still have 2 unimproved relations with you, so... I mean, every year we get, what is this, 5.3? Yeah, 5.3 relations each year. So it's going to be... 20 years at least. Let them fight it out. Before we can hit up and actually get them. $360 to Greek. Alright. Oof. Yeah, this is all super expensive. Is this almost Greekified? Excellent. So, the next couple provinces we need are these two, which are 330 and or 360. So it's a little while. I'm debating, do I want to shift my national focus towards this? Oh, I should probably at the very least. Oh, better relations over time. Yes, fucking please. Also, apparently I have a diplomatic policy, which would make sense. Let's see. Do we have any other... I have a religious policy, but I'm not sure if I want it right now, do I? And I definitely don't need the stability policy anymore. So, let's ditch those. They're not really all that required. Very good. And we'll free up more of our power. Very good. I think Thrace is Greek, so welcome to Thracian genocide. I actually don't think they are they? They might be. I guess it depends on what where their capital was, yeah? I'm trying to remember how to check a country's primary and accepted cultures now. Accepted culture in Thrace, yeah. So they don't actually care. Does Croatia convert our culture? Minus 25, yeah. They get pissy over that when we converted Albania. Well, actually, I think we convert Kosovo. Well, first we convert Kosovo to it, but... And it's semantics, really. Is it time for the War of the Second Coalition? I hear that it is time for the War of the Second Coalition. And since we know how the First Coalition War went, I welcome it. They think they're strong enough to beat me. No, they don't realize just how much power I have. And I'm only gaining more power. Like, all these provinces are getting national monuments. Oh wait, look at the culture symbol on the thingy. I was really just gonna look at this. It's an easy way to tell. There's a culture symbol. Oh yeah. Fair enough. Oh, blind king of Sparta. Yeah, I deserve that. Should learn to read the interface better. Problem is it's overhauled all the damn time. They didn't even call a coalition on... These guys are fucking crazy! They didn't even call for a coalition. No, they just straight up fucking attacked me. What? You know what, I probably shouldn't complain, but, you know, this is... no, what? No, I'll lose a stability point, thanks. The Chalcedonians want to kill me. I accept that. Yeah, that seems like a reasonable enough reason for that. They clearly want me dead. They didn't send a declaration of war. They're just asking me to proofread their suicide note. That sounds accurate at this point. Hey, Salerno. Sup? I mean, they were in the coalition. So all they had to do was use the coalition CB. And it would have called everybody in. Unless that got changed. Alright. Let's roll over them. Put an end to their, put an end to them. They have been ended. Now comes the question, what do I do with them, I suppose? I mean, I could take their lands, but we already discussed as to why we didn't really want to do that until 2040. And this surely has nothing to do with a lot of this religious zeal. Okay, this province is safe to take. Okay, we can take Konya and Kayseri. Those are safe. But I definitely don't want to take these provinces. Because they, I don't know. Are you okay? 2039... And I mean, you're safe, but you're detached from everything. Oh, is this really a brilliant plan on their part? To get me to take more stuff to increase the size of the coalition? Hmm. 15% overextension, and I mean this isn't particularly much overextension, so we'll just take this, maybe more. Yeah, let's take Konya and Kayseri. Leave Aiden here. Yeah, I guess that works. Either that or they're trying to infect me with the Chalcedonian plague, but we've already established ourselves as capable of handling it. So good luck to them. Alright, I guess we'll need the missionary policy again. That's fine. Alright. Should get rid of it whenever I can. 34 months? That's more than acceptable. Chalcedonian Zealots, also with the picture of the communist symbol. Somehow I have a bad feeling that the rebel flags are kind of fucked up right now. Call it a hunch. But yeah. Shouldn't be too hard to wipe out these Chalcedonians. And on the plus side, we now do have a direct link to Raqqa. They are unfortunately in the coalition against us, so I'm not too eager to just go nuts at them. Ah, well. How's Thrace doing? I mean, it's helping. At this point, we're recovering 5.2 a year plus the 1.3 there, so that's good. I mean, we're really trying to push on doing this. Rightful ownership. Naxos to Thras. This is a good question. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, Naxos is pretty crummy, and it would, we are going to diplo-vassalize them later. This probably is a good idea, because it does improve our relations with them significantly. So, that will speed up the, rate at which we can do this, so. And give them a raw marriage. I might be able to pull this off here. They don't. Oh no, they will accept us offering them military access for another 10. The race thinks it has rights. I'm giving it rights, so that way I can take away all of its rights. Oh. And I can't do it for them. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so. 50 gold for you. There you are. So 188. What, I have to wait one more year? Looks like it. Speaking of one more year. Begin conversion into Greek. Yeah, there are no Thracian nations who care, so we can eliminate them without problem. And by the looks of it, I mean, we aren't gonna have too much of an issue right now. Minor amounts of intolerance, but we're working on it. Okay, Zeri into the core. Oh, our heir died. Damn. That sucks. The augurs preach, don't they always? So the fucking augurs are always preaching at me, man. Jerks. So, you get a monument. You get a monument. Just embrace Greek. You'll get monuments. I don't even care if you embrace some heretical form of Greek. That's perfectly fine in my books, too. 50 prestige to increase our government rank to kingdom. I really need to start doing things for prestige. Like, I really need to focus on trying to get my prestige up at this point. It's really hard to do, but it is something that does need to be done. Run as much as possible. Good. Nah, not worth it. There's nothing that I'm in desperate need of. $150, we can convert that as well. Excellent. Good. Well, our bloodline is dead. I wonder if this campaign lasts long enough for kebab to be removed. Oh, probably. I have a general habit of stamping out kebab before it becomes a problem. Alright. So, triggered modifiers. Unfortunately, I suppose I don't have the ability to get the conquest of anything. I used to be able to get the conquest of Rome as a Hellenic, but that's no longer the case. They changed that in the mod. And as it stands, I can't get anything for the conquest of Mecca or Jerusalem, so there's no way of really holding them off. Oh yeah. Don't mind if I do. Alright, and we've just been flat out receiving a new duke. Like, no heir, just here, have a new duke. Fuck you. Sure, why not? It's not like our legitimacy can get any worse. Really, right now, can it? Ah, Jupiter, I call on ye. This is gonna make things trickier, isn't it? Alright. Yeah, so, our bloodline just kind of got wiped out. That sucks. It happens. And I could probably... Unfortunately, of course, that happened immediately after I teched, so... well, you can avoid plague events. I've learned how. As it turns out, it's really easy. You just have to ensure that, Fuck it, we can't afford to lose a point of stability right now. In order to avoid plague events, all you have to do is make sure that no province has a 3 in all 3 categories of development. So, Konya is okay. This is okay, because there's still 2 manpower, but if I upped the manpower, it would be vulnerable to plague. Yeah, so that's the reason. That's how you want to do it. You want to make sure that you never have 3 in all 3 of these categories. This is actually technically vulnerable. That's vulnerable, that's vulnerable. Hopefully it won't, you know, hurt, but... So yeah, that's how you get around the plague events. Good way to do it. Alright. Idani separatists. They might rise up, but I'm not particularly afraid of them. Not particularly afraid of them. Oh yeah. By the way, royal marriage you. So we're now at 200. And begin annexing you. That needs to be what I need. Progress is 3 per month. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to avoid spending any of my national focus right now. Because as a duchy, it takes me forever to change. Luckily, I've got yearly inflation reductions at the... Kars has declared war on us, citing coalition. Kars, Crimea, Kastamon, Raqqa. Kars, Crimea, Kastamon, Raqqa. So, in short, all we have to do is fight and defend this one territory. Excellent. Especially with Aden out of the picture, since they got truced. Tensions along the Vidin border. Yeah, sure. Let's get these guys over here. We have naval superiority. And so the grand fight goes. They've got us outnumbered. They've got us outnumbered. Respectable. And unfortunately, we will lose that fight. But I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. Withdraw. Oof. Bit of a hurt. Bit of a hurt. But they will not be so lucky. Every fight. Alright. In this case, we're going to have to apply... Oh, for fucking crying out loud. Enough with the losing stability. I started this episode at +2. I'm down now to -1. And on top of that, my legitimacy's dropped about 40 points. Ugh. This game is kicking me in the teeth. You seem rather occupied. Get it? Yeah, you're busy, so I'm not going to get any help out of you. Partisan war. -60, yeah. Trying to figure out how to get that. Anyway. That's perfect. That's exactly what we'd want. We've got, right now, 32,000 of them engaged. Alright, well, it's something. I probably should have named that after a patron, I'm sorry. But that is a fight we will actually win. And I just need to sit these guys here to guard against any reinforcements they attempt to bring in. So, of course, we'll be doing that. Like I said, they may have won the first battle, but they are far from winning this war. Alright. We fought off the first coalition, and it was even stronger than this one. So, I have no doubt in my mind that I could easily beat this coalition. Mind you, we were also a little more stable, so I probably shouldn't comment too much, right? Yeah, the game's kicked you in the nuts. Well, time to kick the game back in the nuts. I agree. This is a level 1 capital fort. Do they have a fort up here? I seem to remember them having a fort up here somewhere. Well, there is probably a map mode of sorts for that. Economic? Diplomatic. Geographical? Okay, I guess, sure, geographical. Sure, why not? I guess that makes sense for forts. They don't actually have a fort up here, so Castamon will be easy to just practically remove from the war entirely. Kars' only fort is there, making my life fairly easy. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't have any forts on this side of the Bosporus, but I don't really care. Like, they can't actually win this war because I have naval superiority. Worst case scenario, I just fall back to the other side of the Bosporus and force out a long, drawn-out conflict and get a pretty good deal in the end. Good. Smoked all their ships right there. Perfect. Not bad. So. Oh, geez, they need some help. Alright. Push. Do I do this? Well, I gotta try. We may lose and have to withdraw, but that's okay. Because, yeah, we're stacked. Look at these fat stacks. Pretty much. Withdraw. That's fine. The goal there was actually attrition damage on them. Every time that they move around that, we're getting a little bit better. Like I said, right now, actually, we're going to move this armada up here. I really need to focus on Trebizond. Oh, wow, they actually are trying to hunt us down. What the fuck? Those crazy bastards. And yeah, they'll be successful, but that's ideal. Alright. Sure. Do that. That's fine. That's fine. Whatever. They aren't occupying any forts, so it doesn't actually matter. Like, this is all ballistic, easy stuff to capture. And Raqqa has trouble committing to me for any length of time, so I'm not actually all that worried. Even Salerno is now starting to get shit together. Apparently it lost some land to Tuscany by the looks of it or something. Anyway. So yeah, we'll just go over the top, give him a hand. Kelvin slowly turns into the Byzantine Empire. In a nutshell, yes. And a lot of these people sort by participation. They're starting to feel some burn. And we'll continue to feel it. Now, once I get Trebizond back under my control, or properly under my control, that, like I said, Kastamon we can knock out of this war. And they are a fairly big participant. Yeah. Just leave. No point in staying. Improvements in naval technology, spare no expense. Good. So, like I said, my goal here is actually to just run up, take all their land up here and just knock Kastamon out of the war. On the other hand, they just foolishly crossed the Bosporus. Now, I told you how they couldn't do that, but, well, I lied, technically. They can. It's just a really stupid idea for them to do so without having naval control. Or moving their entire army over, whichever. Because if you look now, their army appears rather quite divided, doesn't it? Boy, it sure would be a shame if we just sort of won. Huh. Because they can't retreat back across this Bosporus. They actually have to refight us. Because they can't retreat properly. So, yeah, that was 28,000 men we just slaughtered. I was at minus 14 already. Christ. You know, I really want to say the AI doesn't cheat at this, because they don't. Oop. Apparently I just lost internet connection or something. Which isn't good because I'm also technically streaming. Oh, this is disconcerting. It's not even on my end. Yeah. Alright, well, that's a bit of a problem. Luckily, it's about time to end today's episode, so thank you everybody for watching. This has been your lovely, lovely host, Kelvin, signing off.